Sheikh Faiz al-Shawoush is a wanted man. The Iraqi government views him as a threat. The reason is simple. He represents Iraq's largest Sunni tribes, which have united for one simple purpose: regime change in Baghdad.
Our aim is to liberate Iraq from the detrimental consequences of the American invasion. That means getting rid of the political system and replacing it with a new one. I can assure you that there will be no peace in Iraq until this current political system is abolished.
Sheikh Faiz believes that the American political division of Iraq after the 2003 invasion is behind many of today's problems. But he also believes that Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki's 8 years in power have contributed.
We never used to see dead bodies in the streets. The country's wealth was never stolen by politicians. There was never any Iranian interference in Iraq's affairs, and we never witnessed sectarianism.
Last year, hundreds of thousands of Iraqis took part in unprecedented anti-government protests, announcing open-ended sit-ins across multiple cities. They had several demands, among them the release of political prisoners, an improvement to infrastructure in their towns and cities, and the formation of a new and inclusive government. Prime Minister al-Maliki's response was to send in special forces, shooting live ammunition from the ground and the sky. Over 100 people were killed. The government said that those it described as terrorists were hiding within the sit-ins, a claim the protesters strongly denied. It was that violent crackdown that Sheikh Faiz says was pivotal, and from then on the tribes in the north changed tactics, taking up arms to fight the government. Later they were joined by fighters from a group once known as the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, now known simply as the Islamic State. The group is notorious for its mass killings and has taken over large parts of northern Iraq. But Sheikh Faiz wants nothing to do with them or their tactics.
Of course, there is no cooperation whatsoever between us and the Islamic State. That's because our goals are nationalist ones that unite all of the Iraq sects in the fight to liberate the country from this current political system and the consequences of occupation. The Islamic State has its own ideologies.
For a man who's lived under both Saddam Hussein and US occupation, it says a great deal about the current state of affairs that he believes things now are even worse. Jamal al-Shayyal, Al Jazeera, Erbil.